Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and we have for sale here is a Case 1840. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, we'll run it in the third. The serial number of this skid steer is J like John, A like Adam, F like Frank, 031236. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. Price on a new machine like this these days is about, I don't know, 45 grand. The hours on this particular machine are it's 3754, 3,754. As far as manufacturers go, you know, Case is ubiquitous out there. It's a very popular machine. Probably the number 3 supplier of construction equipment in the world. This particular tractor weighs 5,600 pounds. The widest point is this bucket right here, which is 5 foot 2 inches. The highest point is the top of that cab at 6 foot 6 inches. The transportation length from the front of this cutting edge all the way to the end of that counterweight when you're hauling it is 10.5 feet. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. It's got no rust. I mean, you'll see little flakes of rust where the metal's been exposed to rain, where the paint's been chipped off, but this machine in no way, shape, or form has been exposed to any kind of corrosive environment or activity. We're 300 miles away from the ocean. We're in the heart of Texas, so we don't mess around with snow or salt or anything like that. The only corrosive stuff we see is on our kitchen tables. This machine had it comes from a large, well-organized contractor that had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. I've known the guy that this machine came from a family-owned construction company, and the guy that is the maintenance manager is about a 55-year-old man who started with his dad way back in the day, and he runs the maintenance for this construction company, and he anyway, this machine was well taken care of is the point I'm trying to make. And it should be said that before I purchase any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and then I inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, you can see this machine has auxiliary hydraulics here. It doesn't have the high flow, but it does have auxiliary hydraulics. It's, you know, inherent with all skid steers. It's got a quick coupler system on it. Does this one have a battery disconnect?
No.
This, never mind on that then. As far as the engine goes, you can't really see back there in the engine unless we take the cab, but this has got a 54 horsepower Case 4-390. The fuel tank is 19.5 gallons, which will run you 12 to as many as 16, 18 hours, depending on your application. All of the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works. These guys did a lot of environmental work, so you know they had to keep their tractors up. They couldn't have any leaks or anything like that, so I'll mention that in there. The top speed on this machine is 6.5 miles per hour. You can see the tires, if you were to average them, are probably about 80%. These tires, the size of these tires are 265/70 16.5s. Now the paint's a little faded on this tractor, but there's really nothing wrong with it, except maybe this work lamp right here is missing. I don't think this other one works. They really didn't work at night, so This cutting edge right here is about 100%. It's never been flipped. This bucket loader width again is 5 foot 2.5 inches. The height is 1.5 feet or 1 foot 9 inches. The depth is 2 foot 3 inches. And this pin height right here, this pin, if you were dumping into a dumpster, the pin height is 9 foot, so it'll clear like a 9-foot dumpster. The breakout force of this machine is 3,000 pounds, and the tip load of this machine is 2,800 pounds. And the operating load for skid steers is usually defined as half of the tip load, which is 1,400 pounds. We're gonna, what else, Tank?
We're gonna run it.
Okay, we'll run it in the next clip. Okay, another thing about this skid steer is it's got the H-style pattern control. So this way goes forward, this way goes back, this way counter rotates to the right, this way counter rotates to the left. This is all mechanical linkage. A lot of the skid steers these days are pilot controlled, electronic over hydraulic pilot valves. And this is all mechanical linkage. This is the absolute most reliable form of hydraulic control in skid steers, bar none. So that being said, I'm not real familiar with these controls, just because I used another type of control. But so anyway, we're gonna give this. So you'll have to excuse my operating.